Hi, diamond painting friends. It's me, Jovi. Let me get this connected. So I have been working on this diamond painting for the last week or so, and it is Maltipoo Night by Diamond Art Club, and I'm having glue issues. Glue issues that they are non-existent. So it's been frustrating, and I think I almost gave up a couple times working on it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some glue today. I am going to do the Dotz stick adhesive from Diamond Dotz, and I'm going to do also a section with Aleene's Tack-It over and over. And I'll see which one I like. So let me flip the camera around and I will show you what I got going on. And you can kind of feel that there's like hardly, I mean, it's a little bit tacky, but not hardly anything, not what you normally expect. So, and I have the same issue on this side. And it's kind of weird because it's spotted. It's not like a whole area that's, you know, see, this is hardly anything. And this one, nothing. It's a little tacky, but not what you would expect. And I did have issues up in this area here. All this line and everything was fine. This whole section up here was so frustrating, and along with here. And then I noticed down this way, it was bad. So what I am going to use that I already mentioned was the Tack-It Over and Over by Aleene's, the Dot Stick Adhesive from Diamond Dotz, and then I have a foam brush set. Let me rip this up so I can put that on there. I'm already sticky. So let me pour a little bit in this container here. Oh, it's very liquidy, like runny. Huh. Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. All right. Wow. I think that's going to get wasted. I don't know if I'd pour it back in the container. And let's see this one. Oh, wow. This one's more like a thick gel glue. That's very strong. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put Aleene's on this side and the Diamond Dots on this side. And I'm going to remove the plastic. And I told you I already wrote the top on there. And if I can't get the plastic back on lined up nicely, I will just use parchment paper over it and do it that way. So let's see what we got going on here. Let me open this. And I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use foam brushes, but I don't see why it would hurt. I don't know. I always seen paint brushes, but we'll see. Okay. So diamond, let me move this out of the way. Diamond Dots will go on this side. Smells like glue. Smells very gluish. Okay. And it's very runny. All right, I think I got it all covered. I did read that you should not put your top back on until the glue is dried. So let me move this out of the way. All right, and this one is the Aleene's, and it is much thicker. So, wow, it's really thick. I'm liking it. Okay, flip it this way a little. And then, yeah, wow. Okay, so I see it's going on with the bluish tint, which is nice because then you can pretty much see all the parts that you covered. I did get some on the diamonds, but I don't think that will be an issue. I might have to use a little bit more in the tray for this one because it's thicker. But let's go this way. All right, well, I think I'll fast forward you through this section so you don't have to sit and be bored watching me add glue to my diamond painting. I do like using the sponge though, because it has a nice edge on the side of it. So, all right, I'm gonna have to add some more. So put that there. And I do appreciate that this has a blue tint to it. because you can really see where I placed it and where I haven't placed it. But it does take considerably a lot more than the diamond dots. Okay, well, I have it all covered. It is, let's see, 11:39. So we'll come back probably in 20 minutes, maybe at noon. I'll give it till noon and come back and check it out. And let me zoom in here so you can kind of see that it is a little bit purple, like in this area here. I did reapply a little section over in this area because when I'm looking at it with this angle and the sun shining in on it, you can see where I missed a spot. Let that go for a little bit longer and then we will check it out. So I am checking the Aleene side. No, actually the diamond dot side. And look what I happen to see. There's a drill there. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can pop that out of there. And I should have checked to make sure it was totally clean before I started applying glue. Well, it is almost noon and this is like watching paint dry. So let me do a real test here. Just one section. Wow. Okay, this is the diamond dots. And then let me do up in this area because right here I had to put a little bit more with that glare when I saw. So let's try here. Okay, that's Aleene's and that is not as sticky. But I'm going to let it go maybe another half an hour. It's been about an hour, so let's give this a feel and see how it turned out. This side is diamond dots, and over here we have the Aleene's. Wow, this stuff is amazing. Okay, and let's try this side. Yeah, it's tacky on this side. More so, this part doesn't feel as tacky. More so in other sections. So, I wonder if I can put the diamond dots on top of this. I think I'm going to try that. And then I will let it dry some more, put the covers on, and then place some drills on it this evening. So in the last clip that I showed, I didn't have my microphone on, but I went ahead and painted the side that I had originally did with the Aleene's Tack-It. I redid it with the diamond dots. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry for an hour. But yeah, I really appreciate you hanging out with me while I experiment. And hopefully I didn't ruin my canvas, but I think it'll be okay. And this side, I did get the thing on, the wrapper, and it's very sticky again. So yeah, I'm pleased with how it turned out. It's just unfortunate that I had to do this, but it is what it is. But I would totally recommend the dot stick adhesive. It seems, I mean, both of them work great. They work fine. It's just that I found this one a little bit more sticky. All right, now that I have this finished, I just wanted to give a quick update on the glue situation. I used on this section here the diamond dots glue, the dot stick, and on this side I did the Aleene's Tack-It over and over, and then I loved how this was tacky on this end, so I went ahead and redid the side with a dot stick. So as you can see, both of them work great. I mean, before the Aleene's was tacky and it worked great, but I went ahead and did it over just to add a little bit extra more stick, but it came out fabulous. And I'm so glad I was able to do that because it was disappointing working on it when it was just so many issues. But I would totally recommend the dot stick over Aleene's. But if you have this one, use it. It works fine. But this one is much stickier and it's a better adhesive, in my opinion. Thanks for hanging out with me on this journey. And hopefully this can help somebody else who's starting to diamond paint that's having glue issues on their canvases. I really appreciate you watching and have a great day.